Okay, you're on, Kim.
All right. Well, I want to welcome everyone to our Thursday night Thrive. It's the fifth, is it? The fifth Thursday of the month. We generally do visioning. And for tonight's visioning, we're going to do it a little different. Our first part of visioning is going to be about our own life. To give you some background, Reverend Michael Beckwith created the visioning process in 1986 as he was creating the Agape Spiritual Center, he created this visioning process. And out of the visioning for his spiritual community, international spiritual community that he created, it was done created out of the visioning process. So the visioning process can be utilized for your individual life or with a group, or for a project. Maybe it's about a trip that you want to plan. It can be used in various different aspects of your life. And the idea of this is to allow whatever you call God, spirit, universe, to give us direction and inform us through our intuition what the highest idea is. So we're going into a meditative state, which is for newbies might sound intimidating, but it's honestly just sitting and being comfortable and being silent and having a pen and paper ready. And everything that crosses your mind or comes up, you write it down, uncensored. So don't censor anything out. Just write it down as it comes to your thought, comes to your mind, comes to your heart. It could be, you might see a color, you might see a picture, you might hear words, whatever it is, it's all relevant. So just uncensored, just write it down. So we're going to go through the first process of visioning for our individual lives. And what became a little bit relevant for me is that our world is changing very quickly and very quickly. And what I wondered about the way things are shifting and transforming is, what is our roles going to be in this new earth? And if you don't like that word, you don't have to use that word, but what is our role in 2025 and the years to come? How are we going to do things differently? What needs to be made known in our humanity, in our global world? How can we collaborate together? So we're going to take time out and we're going to do a second visioning about, about the new earth. What is our role in it? How do we adapt to the changes? Um, we have the opportunity to integrate new tools. It feels like we need to do things differently than we've ever done them before, to adapt, to come together, to realize our oneness and our humanity, and realize that, we are our brother's keepers, that at the end of the day, it's all up to who you're around, who you surround yourself with, who you support, what you support. Our values are really important, because when we find that when our decision making and choices are aligned with our values, then everything just becomes effortlessness. So we're going to tap into that in our second. We'll go through a second visioning process. So you'll want to make sure that you're in a comfy spot and have your pen and paper ready. And I'm just going to lead us into a meditation to get us into this moment. And your mind will wander. Don't let that bother you. You just bring it back. So let's get comfortable in our chairs and take a deep breath. And allow that deep breath to clear out and release everything that has happened before this moment. And let's take another deep breath and release everything that of the future, like, rethinking about dinner, rethinking about tomorrow. Let's just take a deep breath and release all of that. So we recognize that in this moment, this is the moment of creation. That there is no past, there is no future, there is only this moment right now. And that this moment is filled with all divine intelligence, wisdom, guidance, unconditional love, the creative idea expressing through and as each one of us. So I'm going to invite you to take a walk. And just in your mind's eye, just pretend, imagine that we're walking down a grassy, open field, and that it's summertime and we can hear the birds, a gentle breeze, the sun is warming us. And now as you look around, imagine that you see angels, that there are angels peeking from around the tree, that, oh my goodness, I look and there's an angel by the shrub, there's an angel sitting on that bench. And just feel their presence and feel that love emulating and radiating from them, from each angel to you. And it is that infinite, eternal love. It is that love that is all encompassing. It is that love similar to a loved one's love, a mother, a father, a sister, a brother, a family member. Feeling that there is a deep connection. There's an adoration for and as each other. And that tranquility, that peace, and that serenity, just let it wash over you. Recognizing in this space that there is only love. There's no humanness. That in this space, you're fearless. You're loved and adored, respected, supported. And just basking in the beauty of that. Basking in the beauty of total acceptance for yourself and for that beautiful angel that is gazing at you. And now I'm going to count to 3. And when I count to 3, I'm going to ask you to amplify the love that you're feeling times 100. 1, 2, 3. Just feeling that pure love of all that is right, all that is good, all that is divine is right where you are. I'm going to amplify the love again times 100 as I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Just imagining that whatever it is that you call spirit, God, universe, source, that gaze of love, that tender touch, that connection that you have is just radiating the most unconditional love that you've ever experienced. That love is absolutely captivating. Just taking that love one more time and amplifying times 100. Again at the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. And just feeling the enormity, the peace, the tranquility, the joy, that feeling of total and complete freedom. That feeling of total and complete peace. Joy that knows no bounds. Excited at the possibilities. So I'm going to close out this meditation with a few words, just recognizing that during this time of visioning, that the divine idea, all the divine ideas, everything that each one of us needs to hear, hears, needs to see, we see it, that we are immersed and enmeshed in this visioning process, and that it unfolds with ease and grace and effortlessness. That it is almost like a dream each of us are desiring to catch, feel, see, and experience and demonstrate within each of our lives. That we each are creating from the soul level. So I'm just grateful for this sacred time together of visioning. I affirm it right here and right now, and together we affirm it together by saying, and so it is. Amen. So we're going to start with the individual, the visioning for your life. So you're going to want to have your pen and your pencil ready. And again, just write down whatever comes up. Don't censor anything, just write it down. So I'm going to ask the first question. What is Spirit's highest vision for my life? What is Spirit's highest vision for my life? What is Spirit's highest vision for your life? And the next question, what is my role? What is my role in this vision? What is my role in this highest vision? I'm gonna, one more time, one last 30 seconds on what is your role? You know, you may ask other questions like, what am I wearing? What am I doing? What does it feel like? What does your role look like? And the next question, what must I release? What must I release for this vision to take place, to be created? The question we're on is what must I release for this highest vision to be created? What must I release? Is it a habit? Is it a thought? Is it a pattern, a behavior. What must I release? And the next question, what must I embrace? What must you embrace? And the last question, is there anything else you need to know for this highest vision to be created? Is there anything else you need to know? So another 30 seconds on asking, is there anything else you need to know? All right, we're going to close out this first portion of visioning and move into visioning about the new earth, as we're calling it, or the new world, or whatever it is that suits your heart. We all get to create and play with it, right? We can have fun with it. We can be lighthearted with it. So don't let these words intimidate you or scare you, because you can create words of your own. I'm going to just set the tone for this new earth visioning, just to give us a sense of, what it may mean or what it means, or just kind of just to spur some ideas. So the visioning process is geared to aid you in the new earth, as far as providing you the ability to discover what your specific role may be. What is it that is going to be yours to do, that is unique to you? Your skills, your talents, who you're going to be, what role are you going to play, who will you be working with? Maybe it'll be a group, maybe it'll be a community, maybe you'll be teaching, maybe you'll be learning. It seems like some areas of our lives are falling away, and it does feel like the time of being what I would say a lone ranger is kind of coming to a close. That the more that we collaborate with our communities and our groups and friends, and maybe it's a hobby. The point being is that I think we have the opportunity to come together in new ways to support unity and oneness and humanity, locally, individually, collectively. Everybody plays a part. Everybody plays a part. No one is left out. No one is excluded. What does that look like? What does that world feel like? What does that feel like to you? And when we create from a space of that type of structure where everything is in harmony, everyone is working together, we're building bridges, we're building, being compassionate and understanding. What does that mean to you? Is that, something that you'd like to create and be involved with? So we're going to create from that space in this visioning. So we're going to ask similar questions. And so in this new earth, in this new shift, the first question is, what is yours to do? What is yours to do? What is yours to do in this highest vision of the new earth? We'll go one more minute on what is yours to do. The second question is, who are you collaborating with? Is it a cause? Is it a group? Who are you collaborating with? Who are you playing with? Who are you creating with? Is there an area of focus? Who are you collaborating with? The next question, what must you release? What must you release for this new earth vision to come through? What must you release? And the next question, what must you embrace? What must you embrace? And then the last question, is there anything else you need to know? We're down to the last 30 seconds. What else do I need to know? I'm going to close out and just deep gratitude for this sacred appointment, for this time in meditation, for this time in communion with our souls, and just recognizing the beauty in which the outcome, the outflow of this creative process through and as each one of us, that it's spectacular, that it just absolutely puts a smile on our face, passion in our hearts, and excitement, excitement of what is yet to be. So just absolutely grateful and thankful. I affirm this and by saying, and so it is.
And so it is.